Hello and welcome. My name is Dr. Amy Gates, and this is a presentation on how to use Debut and YouTube to create instructional videos for your students. At the end of this presentation, you will also see a URL or a link to a YouTube video that shows you all these steps, but in video format. So our first step is to look at an overview. Why would we want to create instructional or how-to videos for our students? In today's textile push learning environment, students actually seem to prefer both live and short learning experiences that really focus on the topics that they're looking at the time. For how-to videos, as I call them, these are instructional videos that are usually between 5 and 15 minutes, and they focus on maybe one or two topics. These videos can be created for challenging topics that students often have issues or trouble with. They can also be created to answer that one question that you seem to answer over 100 times each class. And finally, if a student sends you an email with a question, having a how-to video to send them back is very, very beneficial. Now, the wonderful news is that creating these how-to instructional videos is actually free, and once you get used to it, it's pretty straightforward. As of today, my favorite instructional video tool method is a combination of an application called Debut and YouTube. In the past, I've also used Jing and Screencast, although this presentation will focus completely on Debut and YouTube. And don't worry, it's free. Now, why do I use Debut rather than Jing? Well, for my purposes, Debut combined with YouTube actually offers me up to 15-minute videos, which is a great amount of time to cover 1 to 2 topics. And it also offers me unlimited storage space and bandwidth via YouTube. Whereas Jing only offers about 5-minute videos for free and very limited space. In fact, my students went through all of my Jing space within the first 4 days of class. So I was very quickly taught that that's not going to be a good method. And that's how I found Debut. Debut actually allows users to save videos in many formats, such as AVI, which can be uploaded directly to YouTube. So how does Debut work? And how do we get it up on YouTube? What's the whole process step by step? So Debut is a software application, and it's free for educators and nonprofit purposes and people like us. It does offer an upgrade option for a cost. While I have not found that necessary for basic instructional videos, it's certainly an option that you can read about on their website. Debut is multi-purpose. You can record from a webcam, external devices, and also your computer screen, which is known as screencasting. This tutorial is going to focus on the screencasting option of Debut and then uploading those screencasting videos into YouTube. Here is a set of the overall steps that we're going to use and that we're going to look at during this instructional video. Number 1, we need to download and install Debut. Number 2, we need to create a new Gmail account. Number 3, we're going to enter YouTube via our new Gmail account and become familiar with the editing environment in the YouTube area. Number 4, we're going to create the instructional video in Debut, and I'll leave that part up to you guys. Number 5, we're going to use Debut to save that video as a .avi, which is one of the extensions that we can directly upload into YouTube. Number 6, we're going to re-enter YouTube after we upload our video, and we're going to explore the YouTube area and make sure that we can find the URL of the video that we just uploaded. And finally, this is the URL that we can give to students or other people who might want to view our instructional videos. Alright, let's get started. For step 1, we need to find and download Debut onto our computers. There's a little web link here for Debut, and if you go right to this URL, you'll find the NCH software area, which takes you right to the Debut video capture software. You can get it for free. I have it circled here in red. It says get it free, and it explains a little bit about what that means, and then it shows you the link to download the free version. Once you click that link, you'll find that an executable is offered to be saved onto your computer. This is the Debut executable. You need to save this file, remember where you saved it, and then you need to find and double-click this file to run the executable, which downloads the Debut software right onto your machine. Once you download Debut, you can open it up on your computer. This is what Debut looks like when you open it up on your computer. And it has a lot of very fun tools and options. Now, before you can really use Debut to upload videos or to send URL video links to your students, you're going to need a YouTube account, because that's where your videos are going to be and that's where your students are going to access them. Once you have your YouTube account, you can manage your videos. You can include meta words like search words to let people out there know what your video is about. You can make your videos private or public. You can rename videos, you can delete videos, and most importantly, you can grab that URL of your video to share with your students. To get a YouTube account, the easiest way is to create a new Gmail account. To do that, you just go to www.gmail.com and choose Create an Account. That'll take you through a few steps. You'll have to create your password and all that good stuff, but once you've created your Gmail account, you can then enter your Gmail account, making sure that it's created and up there. I created a new account for this presentation called mathandstatistics1@gmail.com. That's my Gmail address for this account, and at the top of my Gmail account when I log in, I can see that address. Now, once I have my Gmail account set up, YouTube knows who I am, which is very, very cool because they work together. So I can go to www.youtube.com and I can sign in with any one of my Gmail accounts. I actually have several. But if you've created a new one and you choose to sign in, you can sign in with your new Gmail account. Signing in looks just like this. It knows, okay, here's my new mathandstatistics1@gmail. That's my new Gmail account. I know my password, and it clicks sign in to YouTube. Once I sign into YouTube, it knows who I am, and it has my Gmail email up right here at the top on the upper right. And if I click this little arrow that the yellow star is around, it'll drop down options for navigating around my goodies that are in YouTube. One of the most important parts here is the Video Manager. That's where you're going to be able to find all your videos that you've uploaded, and that's where you'll be able to manage, edit, rename, delete, and so on. And there are other options here as well. Once inside the Video Manager, you can see all of the videos that you've ever created and uploaded to YouTube. So here's one about prediction and regression, here's another one about prediction and regression, here's one I wrote about correlation, and so on and so forth. And if I want to, I can click on any of these boxes and I can do all kinds of editing or options. And again, there's many options over to the left. I encourage exploring YouTube once you get in there to see all the fun things that you can do. Next, if I click on any one of my videos, it will take me to that video. So here I've clicked on my prediction and regression and SPSS video. And once I go there, I can actually view the URL that I'm going to give students in order to come to YouTube and see my video. So that's my URL up here in red. And I can copy and paste that URL and I can put it in the announcements area of my classroom, or I can send it to a student via email, or I can place it in a Word document and put it in doc sharing. Lots of options there for sharing that URL for your instructional video. So far we've downloaded Debut to our computer, we've created a new email account, we've created and accessed our YouTube account, and all that remains is to create and upload our screencast video using Debut. In order to do this, we actually open Debut on our computer. Debut has a lot of fun links and options, and I'm going to point out 4 of the most important ones. This option down here to the lower right is what you click to select the portion of your screen that you want to include in your screencast. As you can see, this screencast is only reviewing a portion of my screen where these PowerPoint slides are located. Once you click this, you can make it bigger or smaller and you can adjust it. Next, you want to make sure that you're creating your video in the right format. I create my videos in .avi because I know that they upload to YouTube very easily. There are certainly other options, and you can explore those. This is the Start Recording button here when you're ready to go, and this is the Stop button when you're ready to stop. Once you've made recordings, you can click on this Recordings button to see every single recording you've ever made in Debut. From this area, you can rename your recordings, you can view them, you can save them, and most importantly, you can upload them into YouTube. So if I click the recordings link, here's what I'm going to see. Here's a list of all kinds of recordings that I've made over the last few days. Some of them I didn't title because I didn't like the way they came out, but others I created titles, and then I can click the upload option. This upload option will actually take these videos and place them into YouTube, Facebook, or Flickr, whatever you prefer. I always use YouTube, and the username and password is going to be your Gmail username and password. I have several Gmail accounts, so this is one of my Gmail accounts. This is the password. This is the title that I want my video to show up on YouTube. This is the description of my video, the category, and then keywords that describe the content of my video. Once I have this all filled out, I click OK, and my video automatically uploads right into my YouTube account that's linked with this Gmail account. So, at this point, we've covered everything that you need to know to use Debut and YouTube. Remember, once you upload your Debut videos into YouTube, all you have to do is go to YouTube, sign in with your Gmail account, and click on Video Management, and you can see all your videos. This link here is another URL link that is a video version of this tutorial to help you go through each one of the steps. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day.